Number 10. Hocus Pocus. It's not easy to assemble your top 10 list. Hocus Pocus was one of those films that we had to put on because I grew up in a house with 4 girls and us boys had no say most of the time. Anyway, you've got trick-or-treaters, Salem witches, magic spells and magic books, even curses and zombies, and of course black cats. Familiar elements that we associate with the festivities. It can be seen everywhere. It's truly oozing with Halloween. Although don't overlook the plot holes or ignore the fact that much of the scenery is getting chewed to bits. I suppose I've got it on the list because it's a film that our family would watch each year, and in that sense it has nostalgic value. So there it is, flying in at number 10. Number 9. Amityville Horror, 2005.
This house is bad, Mommy.
Michael, honey.
There's no bad houses, there's just bad people.
The house wasn't anywhere as creepy as the original was. However, it makes up for it with great character development. It has enough horror elements to keep you tied over, good story elements for a remake, also good use of other locations outside of the premises of the house. Some memorable moments in this one. There's a scene where a girl is suffocated on the ceiling in one of the kids' bedroom closets. There are some funny moments there to create some tension, especially that scene with George where he just walks away saying, "What's the matter with you people?"
What's the matter with you people?
Number 8.
You stole them!
Coraline.
Now don't be difficult, Coraline.
This is stop motion animation at its best.
Mom? What are you doing here in the middle of the night?
You're just in time for supper, dear.
It's a really relatable story when you dig deep and peel back some of the layers. A more recent title that I've grown to love and appreciate, and I find it hard not to include it when it captures a dark, mystical environment so well.
Don't remember our names.
There's a lot of memorable moments for me. On multiple viewings I start seeing different things. It's very engrossing environments, both the real world and the fictional one.
No! Where are you? You selfish brat!
Number 7. The Addams Family. I love the Addams Family. I love a lot of things to do with this film. I love how strange they are to society, and I love how society reacts to them, and they just don't let it affect them at all. In fact, they find what we do upsetting and strange and altogether gross. Of course, don't forget you have the most delightful couple ever of Morticia and Gomez Addams. They love each other, and it's hard not to enjoy their chemistry on screen. You know, there's not a lot of bad things I could say about this film, so that's why it's ranking so high on this list. You can't really go wrong with this one, can you? So there it is. It's on my number 7 entry, The Addams Family.
All those years, gnawed by guilt, undone by woe, burning with uncertainty.
Don't torture yourself, Gomez. That's my job.
Number 6. Cabin in the Woods. Right, okay, so now we're bridging into more of the gross territory. God, this is hard to talk about without spoiling it. But there are more levels to this story. This one's a lot better than the scary movies that we're used to, and you're probably going to watch it with someone who's already seen it, and they probably want to see your reaction. A lot of mind games being played among the characters. So the ideas behind this film, in certain scenarios that would play out, how would you react? There's a particular setup that I can't say. I think it's a perfect mixture of stuff that more mature audiences would like to see. You get sex, violence, and just a lot of weird shit, so I think you'll enjoy it. Number 5. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
If there's kids out there who haven't seen this film, please put it on for them. Yeah, I know there's a lot of weird, disturbing stuff in these films, right, but safe enough. Let them see it. They need to see it. Ghostbusters is a great blend of comedy and horror.
So what do we do?
Stop that!
Whether it's the sequel or the original, either one would be best, but I've put the first one in because it's got more memorable moments for me. You know, I'll never forget that scene where she's just sitting at home, minding her own business. Number 4. Beetlejuice.
Ugh, deliver me from L.L. Bean.
Wow, Beetlejuice. Now, you can't leave this guy off the list. He personifies Halloween. Yeah, I guarantee at least one person out there who's watching this video is actually dressed up as Beetlejuice right now or is planning to.
It's showtime.
So, it can't not be on the list. Yeah, this one's perfect for Halloween. It's got that really creepy environment, of course, the afterworld. You've got all those little creatures. You've got the sandworms. You've got Tim Burton making this film, so of course it's going to be creepy. Creating all of those sets, the backdrop. I think if I was going to throw a Tim Burton movie on this list, it's got to be Beetlejuice.
We come for your daughter, Chuck.
Number 3 and 2. Hotel Transylvania series.
You actually say the word growl? You're a were-wussy. I said I was rusty.
It's hard to pick which one, so they're both going on the list. The series 1 and 2, they're just fantastic. They're so much fun. In fact, I got to see the sequel in cinemas with my girlfriend, and we both thoroughly enjoyed it. Actually, on Halloween as well, funny enough. It's perfect for kids to watch. It's perfect for you to watch with kids or with your kids. Like taking an extra ear and listening to which voice actors are in the movie. I could go on and talk about so many particular funny scenes, but I'd be here all day. It's ranked higher than others because I enjoy a good comedy. The second one needs to be on it because it's still part of the story. I don't know what sets this one apart from the other animated films out there. I think it does a better job of the comedy for a start. They have better voice actors collaborating, and I think overall they've got a better message to deliver. Honorable mentions.
Some things put the fear of death in the living.
What is happening to me?
You see a light?
Tell her to go to the light.
No! And so, the First Amendment gives us the right to say what we want.
Ah,
So really,
shut
when
the
you think about
fuck
it.
up!
No matter how terribly I may scream, do not open this door or you will undo everything I've worked for. Do you understand?
And again, and on and on! He is inside with us! He will never get away!
Number 1. Halloween. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a no-brainer. It's going to be on the list somewhere, but for me personally, I thoroughly enjoy it. I've got my own memories of it, by the way. When I was really young, I had watched this film on a VHS tape that I shouldn't have been watching. And so I was haunted by Michael Myers when I was younger and used to worry about seeing him at the top of a flight of stairs. But anyway, the film itself, it does create a lot of fear, anxiety, and that feeling that you're being watched is just always present. It did a lot of things on a psychological level to really scare you. It's just this guy who, it could be anyone, more or less, out to seek revenge or to do horrific acts, and so this is very relatable. I feel anxious for Laurie's character when she's trying to escape from him, and you just have a lot of fear for her life, and so that just comes across on screen so well. It just scares you for the thought that someone could be walking that slow and still be able to catch up with you. In my opinion, I find this one more unsettling and scarier than the likes of The Exorcist or anything else that would rival it. I just consider Halloween the most disturbing of all of them, and so that's why it's my number one pick.